First, though, fury on the streets. Black Lives Matter and Blue Lives Matter protesters square off. Protesters punched, flags burned, and it culminates with a violent confrontation with police. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Adam Cooperstein.
And I'm Gilma Avalos. And those clashes between two groups of protesters played out within the last few hours in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. And cameras captured a violent confrontation. Video shows an officer shoving a protester who began yelling at him. Then a second officer runs up, fires a stun gun at that man, even though the man kept his distance from officers at that moment. Officers arrested him. News 4's Miles Miller live in Bay Ridge. And Miles, you saw several confrontations tonight.
That's right, Gilma, and that specific confrontation we're talking about, police say, began with that man throwing a helmet into the crowd, and then minutes later, as you'll see in video obtained by News 4, he's tased. A protest in support of police was met by counter-protesters angered by incidents of police violence. As they marched towards the 6-8 precinct in Bay Ridge, the two sides clashed. Despite the separation, punches were thrown. Video obtained by News 4 shows this man tossing a helmet into the crowd. Cops catch up with him a few minutes later, and he's tased. The clash is continued on Shore Road. A man supporting the Blue Lives Matter side punching a woman in her face.
He just punched me right in the face and almost knocked me out. Luckily, Black Lives Matter people were here to pick me up and help me.
Police taking him into custody, but protesters aimed to block his ride to the precinct, angered that he was not handcuffed, as many Black Lives Matter protesters have been since the start of protests in May. Police forming a line, and eventually the van got through. Then came more clashes. Police specially trained with bikes pushing everyone back. Despite the numerous arrests we saw tonight, police tell us officially they only have 2 arrests from this protest. We're live in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. I'm Miles Miller, News 4 New York.
Miles, thank you.